Hi everybody, it's Martin from the Washboard Resonators. On this week's video, a brand new custom made daddy slide has arrived and I'm going to share my first thoughts about it with you. I opened this to have a little look earlier. I've not played with it yet, so we're going to discover this together. So this is almost like one of those very typical YouTube unboxing videos, isn't it, that do really, really well. You know, I'm opening the envelope, everybody. So yeah, you get this lovely little thing here, this little little catalogue thing, and then you get there's a little sticker which is cool, looks like a old Vocalion 78 record, and then your daddy slide comes in this beautiful little pouch that you can also keep your crystals in or whatever, wrapped up there, nice, and then gosh, this is so like typical YouTube, isn't it? Shall we start doing videos where we should we start doing videos where we film ourselves playing computer games, or we do vlogs complaining about our entitled lives aren't working out? I'm not a millionaire from playing music. The industry is so unfair. Please validate me. So what we've got here is a phosphor bronze slide that is custom made. Let me explain about the custom making, and then we'll get to some sound. I have, as you can probably tell, quite small, thin fingers, and it's always made buying slides quite hard because they just ping off, So I kind of gave up for a long time. And eventually I kind of found some glass guys that could do custom made ones. So I've ended up settling on, I think the world's best glass slides are Diamond Bottlenecks made here in Britain by the amazing Ian McWee, and he's made some for me that are custom, that fit like a glove. But you know what? I wanted at least one metal slide that is the equivalent quality and fit as the Diamond Bottlenecks. So you ask around and you find out that Daddy Slide in Germany is one of those companies that's really good. And a friend of mine, Mark Makin, he told me that, and he is the world resonator guru. He said that one of his best slides was made by a friend where they got a solid piece of metal, and on a lathe, they bored it out. And the sound of that was spectacular, he said. And when you try those ones that you buy that are metal, they're actually a tube. So they're not, bored out from a solid piece of metal. It's a flat piece of metal that's formed into a tube and joined. There's something about the structure of that doesn't do the same as this. So I've been wanting one. I measured my favourite Diamond Bottlenecks, and the internal dimensions on this are quite unusual. So it's straight on the outside, if you like. But on the inside, it's bored to be kind of almost conical shaped, so it's thinner at this end than it is at this end. So this end is about 15 millimeters, and this end is about 13 millimeters, which means that it just the thinner part grabs the end of your finger, so it fits on. And I mean, I just tried it earlier, just before I came up to this video. It is that is the snuggest bottleneck I've ever had. It's perfect. It goes on and off really easily, but it's so snug. It's perfect. So there's the tale behind this. Now I'm going to do some playing stuff now and just try it, and in real time we're going to get our kind of reaction to what this is and how it kind of plays and sounds. I am going to do a very thorough bottleneck video where I'm going to compare. Now I've got this, I'm going to compare probably 10 different kinds of bottlenecks and go into real detail. So watch out for that in the next week or two. If you want to see it, do subscribe below and press the bell icon. You'll get notified. And while you're down there, have a look in the description. You can join the mailing list, which is the best way to help. You can find us on Instagram and Spotify and Facebook and all that nonsense. Anything you can do to help, like, subscribe, leave a comment. It just means that our message gets out there to more people, and it really, really helps. Okay then, so I'm just going to rig myself up as if it was a Washboard Resonators gig. I've got my tricone with 16 gauge strings on. I've got my thumb picks and finger picks. Do look at our previous videos about such subjects. So here we go then. This is very exciting actually. This is my first ever play of one of these things. So let's just see what we get. Oh yes. Still ringing. So the first thing you'll hear there is the sustain is excellent. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. So this is made out of phosphor bronze, and they have different metals that you can kind of get these things made out of. Ian McWee at Diamond Bottlenecks suggested phosphor bronze. He said that's a good kind of, like halfway house metal. I thought, if I do like this, I might try one of the other ones, the other metals made to the same spec. But yeah, I mean, let's just have a little play. Okay, so yeah, I mean, the first thing to think about there is there's a few little bits amiss there, which is fine. It's a new product, it's a new thing. It's heavier than the glass slide. You'll see it's much sort of the wall thickness is quite a lot smaller, which means that what more you're doing is I'm having to, I'll over exaggerate, I'm having to come around a lot more than I'm used to with this product. That's a very micro thing that would come in time. Yeah. Yeah, it's lovely. I mean, that's a lovely sound. My first thought when I'm used to playing this instrument is, it sounds. Let's have a go. I'm going to have a go. It sounds perhaps a touch ringier, maybe not quite as wide as the glass. Let's just have a little go. Okay. In the interest of finishing this video this week, I'll sort of move on a bit. But yeah, I think this. I'd spend all day doing this, and I probably will when I stop this video. Yeah, I think I'd say this one is the glass slide is a touch more present in the genuine mids, the 1 kilohertz kind of range, 2 kilohertz, 800 hertz kind of range. This is a touch lighter, but it's got a beautiful, very light top end presence, probably 5 kilohertz, that kind of high mid frequency. Very articulate. Yeah, probably works really well for sort of fast things. Let's try. I mean, they're both good. I mean, this is what I was kind of thinking. I do love the Diamond. I love the sound of glass. Finding this product changed my life and made slide possible really for the first time. This is the equivalent. I was always thinking that having a custom-made slide that fitted my finger. For the price that these are, is brilliant. It's like a lifetime purchase. So this cost me, this cost it's 50 euros. So it cost me about 43 pounds. So probably around 60 US dollars as an equivalent. That should give you an idea, So I mean, for a lifetime of playing, to have the best, it's perfectly fine. And my first thoughts about this are that this is excellent and does something really special. I mean, actually, it feels warm on my finger because the metal's taking the heat of my body. That feels nice. It's got a lovely weight. As we heard, the sustain's excellent. This is beautiful. I know this is a beautiful product that I'm going to have a fantastic, time playing now until the day I die. So I'm just wondering what to do now, really. I'm just like... I think one of the things that I like about a good quality metal slide is how they kind of work with an electric, thinner gauge strings, very low action, very light touch, and let the sustain of the amplifier and the gain in the amplifier to kind of carry the notes. So I'm actually have a little go with this on the electric, just so you guys can hear it, and then yeah, we better stop the video, haven't we? So here's my 61 reissue SG, which is a phenomenal guitar. I might sell this because I've seen a vintage National one. If anybody's interested, hit me up. This is a phenomenal guitar. It's got tens, low action. I've got it on. Yeah, the guitar's tuned to open E. So it's the kind of. Listen to the resonators. All the guitars in the room ringing out. Yeah, it's the Derek Trucks kind of setup, isn't it? And then what I've just pulled out here is the very cheapest, you know, kind of Pyrex kind of thing. So one of the things it's worth mentioning actually is one of the reasons why material matters so much, and we'll go into depth on this on the big bottleneck video. When you think about using 13s, 15s, 16s on a resonator guitar, the act of the string moving literally means that it will push a lighter material away. So I literally, if I, you know, when I play this slide now on my resonators, this cheaper Pyrex, very light Dunlop shop bought slide, I have to work much harder to hold the slide against the strings. Literally, you strike a note and it kind of pushes your hand back. It's very micro, but you do notice it. And the sustain isn't there, the tone isn't there. When you get into these heavy glass or really heavy quality metal, you get that kind of thing where the slide stays on the string and sustain is better. Now when you get to an electric guitar, of course, very thin strings, the amplifier kind of keeps the sustain going for you. So I've got this to try, so let's just try a little bit of sustaining. So that sounds absolutely superb. Cheap Dunlop. I mean, I can hear a big difference. I don't know about you. Yeah, that's interesting. That is a genuine big difference, isn't it? I mean, wow, that's it. This might be the ultimate kind of slide for like electric guitar playing, where you're very, very small movements, because if you press too hard, you're on the fret. Let's just try it now. I might just try it with some, I might just set a loop up and then do something with a bit more kind of sustain, and we'll see how it sounds. So I'll just set up a loop. Right, let's see what we've got and then we'll finish the video up. So there we go. What are the final thoughts? This is a beautiful product. I mean, handmade in Germany, exquisite quality, probably like every stereotype. The guys that made this were so good and efficient and quick in dealing with any queries, making this. I mean, the order only went through a few days ago. Here it is now in England from Germany. An exquisite product. And actually, I mean, what's happened there? I've played this, whew, bit out of breath, I don't know why. I mean, I've only played this in the time I've been filming this, and I already kind of feel like an affinity with it. And it's, you know, wonderful that this is now something that I can add to my arsenal of tools to get different sounds and different ideas. So yeah, this is fantastic. I really recommend this, and I'm looking forward to producing that much more comprehensive video and sharing some more information and helping you guys out and learning myself as I go along. So yeah, thank you very much everybody. Do like and subscribe, do join the mailing list, and do leave a comment about your feelings about any slide products. Have you used these? Do you like these? Are there any videos you want to see? Drop us a comment, send us a message. We love hearing from you, and we'll see you all again soon. Bye bye!